Hello YouTube, this is lilmrhardcore, aka Robert, and I have a video number 4 binder, or binder number 4, and this binder is a Lakers binder, trapper keeper type thing. I've had it since grade school. I don't know why, but I've had it forever, so let's get into it. Well, when Shaq was on the Lakers, that was my team, I guess, but let's get into it. First, I have this little sleeve over here with a Dale Jarrett I bought from a lady who met him. Bought this online, signed by a bunch of wrestlers. There's Kurt Angle, I can't even talk. Kurt Angle, Crimson, Amazing Red, and Generation Me, I think it might have been. Jeremy and Max Buck. So there's that. I got J.J. Dillon, the manager of the Four Horsemen. And then this one of J.J. Dillon. He sent me those, case and all, which was awesome. Rutger Hauer, like laminated autograph. Some old Indians photos my dad gave me. Eric Wright I met in person, and I've had that. It's bigger than an 8x10, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. 1 second, so I put these back away. When I go to training camp every year, I always bring a 8x10 of something, and that's what I got the one year. That's TJ Ward, that's Kluka Mayaba, and I think that's Chris Gokong, I'm not sure, but there's the main guys. Here's another one we did. TJ Ward, Chris Gokong, Kluka Mayaba again. This one was an awesome idea, but the colors were horrible. Can't remember who that is, but that's Dan Gronkowski. And we didn't get very many. The people didn't go to the tents that time for some reason. Here's another one with Shane Graham and Armani Bryant, Dan Gronkowski, and I think it's something Wallace, but I'm not sure on that one. And then I did this one year. Brandon Whedon, Barkevious Mingo, Joe Thomas. Not sure who anybody else is. Here's another one with Joe Thomas, and I'm not sure who anybody else is at the moment. Evan Frost, I think maybe. Here's one we did another year. Seneca Wallace, Trent Richardson, Brandon Whedon, Phil Dawson. Met Joe Hayden in person, and he signed that. TJ Ward I met in person. And he inscribed the warden, which was awesome. Bought this off of a school teacher who went to a party for Dick Scaffrath. And Jim Brown was there, and he happened to have that photo with him. And he had him sign it, so. And then he sold it to me. Brian Wobisky I met in person. Josh Cribbs, he wrote Taking It to the Crib. Met him in person. Bernie Kosar also in person. Another Bernie Kosar. Another Bernie Kosar, I met him like three times. Brandon Whedon I met. Trent Richardson, I got that at training camp, and he thought that picture was awesome. Brian Hoyer I met. Herman Fontnot, I think is how you pronounce it. Met him in person. He was doing something outside of training camp, and he had photos. There's another one. Herman Fontnot. This I got in a contest from Frank, I think it's Frank Gatsky, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't remember, but it's from Big Dog 7499. That's where that came from. Thanks for that. Ben Davis I met in person. Jim Houston, it's my dad bought some stuff and this was in it, and I just happened to notice. That's a stack of them. They give those out when you have nothing to sign, which sometimes they'll have those out regardless if you have something to sign anyway, so you get extras. Bernie Kosar, he was at this thing I went to, and he signed it. Dan Gronkowski again. Jimmy Smith, I got that when I traded for someone's like small collection. Steve Smith, bought that with a bunch of other stuff that came with it. Sean Alexander, of course, that was an email TTM. Snoop Menace, bought that off eBay a long time ago. Steve Young, that was an email, and everybody's been getting them since. Troy Aikman, that I sent him some stuff, and I got that back. Dick Vermeil is an email. Another Dick Vermeil. Jim Tressel, that's an email. Send you that, and he sent me a Ohio State one also. I think it's Tommy Bowden for I think Clemson. That's an email. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the football player. I bought that a long time ago. Rick Meyer, that took forever, but he sent me this and another thing signed, and I don't remember sending him any of it, but I do know I sent it to him, but I don't know what I sent. I usually send photos. This is Ed Kramer. I got that when I bought that collection. I bought a book of cards, and way in the back of it was a bunch of autographs, and I don't think anybody knew, and this was one of them. Jim Thome. These are some more. Carlos Baerga. Charles Nagy. And then I emailed, I don't even remember who I emailed, but I got 2 things signed by Southpaw from Chicago White Sox. Kyrie Irving, I met him in person. This one's kind of hard to see, but he signed right there. Kyrie Irving. He also signed right there. Kyrie Irving as Uncle Drew. Kyrie Irving again. Ben Wallace, met in person. So far, most of these were met in person. Delonte West. Daniel Gibson. Wally Szczerbiak. Moondog. So far, all in person. Sir Cece. Willie Green. The Sixers fan pack was giving out an autograph, and everyone was getting Willie Green. So, there it is. Channing Frye, that was an email. The Laker girls, also an email. Terrell Brandon, met him in person. Kerry Earnhardt, older brother of Dale Earnhardt Jr., met in person. Carl Edwards, I met him in person. Funny thing, I got that, and I had no clue who he was and didn't even realize it until later down the road. I was like, oh, I met Carl Edwards. Travis Kvapil, who's now also in the big leagues in NASCAR, met him in person. He's not very good, though. Boston Reed. Matt Crafton, I don't never get him. He always does real good in truck and can never get the championship. Another Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton, he gets like second place all the time. There's another one that's kind of funny. It's kind of hard to see right there, but it's Brad Keselowski. He's in the big leagues now too, but that's when he's in truck. Jack Sprague, he was the champion at the time. I got him. Rick Crawford, right there. Everyone seemed to like him at the time, too. This one is Joey Clanton. All these are in person. They had this big signing when we went to the truck thing. David Starr. Kelly Girl Sutton, that one was a email TTM. Willie Allen, it's upside down, sorry about that, but, it's, he does an email also, but I met him in person also. Larry McReynolds, that was email TTM. John Force, I met him probably 4 or 5 times now. He seems like a jerk on TV and stuff, but he was a really nice guy. He signed like crazy when he wasn't working. Ashley Force, met her a couple times. She was really nice also. She's married now. Ashley Force again. Tony Petragon, I met, of course, when I went to the races, I met him. Elijah Morton, I just thought that car was cool, so I put it in my binder, which I met him too. Went to some lower end races, and I, for the life of me, can't remember his name, but he signed that for my son. I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. This one, I could not remember his name. So I wrote down what he did. He was the 2003 Indy Cup winner. It's Gil D. Ferrerin. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. Elliott Sadler. I just got that not too long ago. Email TTM. I emailed back and forth a little bit. Jerry Clements. Who else? Brian Vickers. My dad bought that for me at a sale somewhere. And he asked where she got it, and she goes, "At the races, duh." It was kind of funny. Cassie Gannis, I got one of these. And thanks to Purple GT22 for telling us about that. It's pretty cool. I don't know the names of these guys, but these were given to me. There's about 2 or 3 monster truck drivers. There's another one. There's another one. Monty L. Spencer is a bass. Yeah, I think that's what he said he was. It says bass on here, but he's a fisherman. I helped out at this flea market, and one day he showed up, and he started talking, and he's like, "Hey, you want an autographed photo?" And I was like, "Yeah, sweet." And at first, I didn't even know who he was, and he showed me this ring that he had for winning some bass tournament, and then he goes, "But you want to see the real ring, huh?" And I was like, "What?" So he showed me this ring, and he was on I think it was the Buccaneers, some kind of championship ring for the Buccaneers, and I was like, "You got a flea market, you want to sell that?" And he started laughing, but it was cool. I don't know who he is except for he fishes, and I guess he was on the Buccaneers, but still cool. Bill Dance, which is an email TTM. Sophie Horn, also I think an email TTM. Nick Faldo, email TTM, which is awesome. Justin Rose, I think was another email TTM. I bought a bunch of wrestling autographs a long while ago, and this was one of them. Jeff Jarrett. There's another one. Rob Van Dam, Devon. Sheikh Abdul Bashir. This one was an email TTM. Lillian Garcia. Got this from Purple GT22. It is Ashley Massaro, who was a wrestler. Here's the Vicky Guerrero that I think she sent because she smeared my one photo. I'm not sure, but hey, it's awesome because I think she sells these on her website, and she sent me one for free, so awesome. I went to some wrestling and got these 2 guys to sign. That's Primetime Elix Skipper and Johnny Devine. Nice signature, huh? I sent this guy an email, which is funny. He had a fit saying, "How'd you get this email? How'd this and that?" And I was like, "It's online." And he got mad, and he goes, "Fine, whatever." And then I got that in the mail. He was really weird about it. And last but not least, this is a photo that I got with some stuff at an auction, and it's signed by Acts of Demolition, the Warlord. I'm not sure who that is, but I knew who some of them were, so I was like, yeah, I'll take a chance. So that's my 4th folder. Oh, that's always been in there, but it's a jumbo card of Emmett Smith. It's been in there since probably I've owned the folder. But that's my video for folder number 4. I think I said I was on. But that's what that is. I think I got a couple more. So there it is. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye!